I'm going to review my risk management and psychology for my main trades for this week. So a series of short trades on Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, pound dollar, and Kiwi dollar this week. I'll start here on Aussie dollar. So I'll start here primarily on the hour chart. So here I take an entry here on 311. So I set a limit order to be able to take an entry, and then I began to take partials at 1 hour levels of liquidity, as you can see here, and then my last partial down here, which would have been at a daily level. So this week I experimented with partialing on the 1 hour chart, and I do like the results that I did get. I did early on in the week, or at least I believe it was Euro dollar, pound dollar, and Kiwi dollar. All limit orders were reached relatively close together, maybe within 6 hours of each other. I believe Euro dollar and maybe Kiwi dollar and pound dollar were first. I'll check my trading history shortly here, but those three were lumped together. Aussie dollar came on the following day here. But taking partials on the 60-minute, but also making sure that my first partial is at a 1-to-1. So I made the error of not making 1-to-1 partials on the first three pairs, as when I entered, I believe it was likely the New York AM kill zone, or it could have been potentially the London kill zone. Again, I'll have to check the history. But those three pairs were selling at the same time and in 1 hour target levels. But all of those pairs may not have been at 1-to-1s or exactly when I took them, just because of the actual equity amount. I just decided to start partialing then, but now I want to hold for at least a 1-to-1 minimum when I'm taking partials. So with Aussie dollar, I had already learned from that error, and then I had started taking partials here based on this 1-to-1 here, and then this liquidity over here to the left with these partials, and again this last partial here taken off at the daily level, and that daily level here was right here, this rebalance of this lower fair value gap here, or you can say the high of this candle right here. Is where I took my final exit. Then on Euro dollar, so Euro dollar here, you can see I enter the position here, and then I'm starting to partial out. These partials here a little too close together, so I could have legged this out a bit, but this was in that area of partialing where I still hadn't locked in what I was doing here. And I'm also in the habit of not taking partials, just doing single entry, single exit. So even though I might not have partialed the best coming out of these positions, this was my first, let's say, constructive effort back at partialing consistently. So I'm comfortable with this. And then you can see this next partial taken quite a bit lower here. And then I've been partialing only in kill zones here. So that's been working out for me so far. We'll see how that works out in the coming week. And then we'll move over to pound dollar. This was the first position I was in for the week here, and you can see my entry here, and then taking a series of partials down here, along with sweeping out of the liquidity areas here and over here to the left, and then final partial at that weekly level. Same thing that I didn't show on, what was it, Euro dollar here. That last partial on Euro dollar is in conjunction with this weekly level down here. And then we'll head over to Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar, similar setup. And you can see here getting the entry here on pullback, and then scaling out here based on this 1 hour liquidity in these areas here, and then holding final runner here for a trade on a daily level, which was here, this weekly low. As you can probably see from all of these positions here on the daily chart, my final exit has been overrun and then some. So definitely more profits left on the table, but I'm comfortable setting my weekly targets and being satisfied with those. It's going to be really difficult to get the absolute tops and bottoms of every trade, but as you can see just from this one position, and we can look at all of them, I really like my entries, my entry points. My partialing in between these levels could likely be better, but my goal is to I would say my goal is to unload as much of the position early on as possible, and then just let a runner or some runners run. I don't want to try to hold my position or hold on to a majority or even half. So right now I'm partialing 50% at every partial. So I want to partial aggressively early in the trade, which psychologically frees me up to allow that last piece to run. And I'll head over to trading history. So this is my trading history for the week. I'll pull up. Actually, let's go back over here. So you can see this is from 3/8 to 3/14. And then you can see my positions on what I've traded here. So everything that I just talked about just now falls into this area. So here was a trade that I took. Here's a different trade. Here's a different trade. So this is 3 trades here. And you can see risk management wise, this one position here more than made up for these 2 positions here. Then getting into this week proper, where I'm trading my current system fully. So this is kind of a different, I was doing some of the same stuff, most of the same stuff, but not exactly. For this position, yes, I did do the same things. For this position, I don't recall. For this position, I know this position does not meet my current criteria. Everything here meets my current criteria here. This was an order here on Aussie dollar. If you look at this area here, there's a sell, a buy, a sell, and then another buy. So this first sell was a limit order entry error. And then when the order tripped, I noticed that I was in the trade, but I was far away from where my desired entry was, so I exited immediately. You can see it took a small loss, maybe a 10-15 cent loss, and then re-entered the position on another limit order later as price actually hit my target. But I am appreciative that I had the mental fortitude to exit the position with very little to no hesitation, and then set the order back up just to keep my losses to a minimum. It can be very easy to want to hold on to a position once you're in it, or even miss a mistake if you make one. But this area here, I would say I am most proud of this area here trade-wise, simply because, not just because it's flashing a lot of green, but the amount of discipline that I displayed in this area from a risk management and psychological perspective. Some of the best trading I've done in my career, in my opinion, besides the financial parts of it, which are not great. These numbers are super small. And I've certainly made far more money than that in trades before, but just the level of discipline that was applied to that section of trading, I would say would be exemplary for what I could do. But if you'd like to know more, visit us at ontilttrading.com. Stay on tilt, never emotional. We'll see you next time.